Gora Andura, I say, Mama Seta, Ashidu, Ashute, Ashu on vibrations, every baka. May your mind, buckas, and souls be old. May your omits be sound. May your buckas be leaven off ground. When we keep to the breath, the orth, the Mathor, the Seon, the soul of Ra guides and keeps you old. Ayanma, I say Ra, Ela E, say El, say I, Christ Ore Chaplain, Tata Amin Ra. I am truth awareness. True talk can be a part of the greatest transfer of Ma-Elf, that's intelligence, Aminology to Ongodu. This is sound logic, and with all that being offered to you, being a fool is absolutely your choice. To Ray is Ray 1853 on the Gematria. That's an 8. It means we've come to a full circle. Okay, we've come to an end of a cycle, and we are beginning a new ring tomorrow. Okay? And so this is our cycles within cycles. We don't go by 7-day weeks. We go by 9 rays that include 4 extra to complete the 13 ray command codes. All right? So to Ray is 1853. We're going to have another Mathorian Kagodora update. So remember, go to Jesus, go to Apple, go to Google, download the Kagodora app. At jesus.com, you get access to the Mathorian Kagodora file. You can print it. You can display it on your monitor. You can click the link. It's going to take you to our aminrod.com, where you get access to our apparel. We wear with the Devil's Fairy, our digital books, and obviously the Mathorian Kagodora 18 by 24 inch poster. You can have it delivered to your door. I don't consent to draconian state. Hashtag that in your posts. Thought is a spore that spawns intelligence. Then a fungi.org. Your mental health is all about your etheric compass. You got to retether to Ba'am sound. This is the solarization, deprogramming, deconstructing that happens at jesus.com. Don't forget, we got the erectionary.com because the words in the dictionary die your erection. Join, support, help us out. Get the rise raising. Okay? You got that? All right. Ta'angodu, don't forget, we speak motion. All right, so 1853. We're going to have a little review what happened, and we're going to deconsent. We're going to make sure that all of these rituals in the occult that are being done today, specifically to Ray, in hopes of reconjuring, reconnecting, rekindling, rehabbing what happened in the past, be brought into our future. They're going to stay in the abyss where there is no thought. Because I, Tata Amin Ra, Christ Ore Chaplain, do not consent. As anointed from Ra, I have exposed and now evicted all attempts to reconjure any of these happenings in the past into our present. They shall be locked in the abyss where thoughts don't exist. Now let's read on. Now that we've rebuked, we've deconsented, we've denounced what has happened. Let's find out what has happened. The Crimean War begins October 1853, while the full-scale war involving European powers began in 1854. The conflict ignited in 1853 between Russia and the Ottoman Empire. The war was rooted in dispute over the protection of Christian holy sites in the Ottoman-controlled Holy Land and Russian expansionist ambitions. This set the stage for the bloody conflict that would famously include the charge of the Light Brigade and the work of Florence Nightingale. The Gadsden Purchase, December the 30th, 1853. The United States, under President Franklin Pierce, finalized the purchase of approximately 29 670 square miles of land from Mexico for $10 million. This territory, now part of the southern Arizona and New Mexico, was acquired to secure a favorable route for Southern Transcontinental Railroad. Commodore Perry opens Japan July 8, 1853. In one of the most significant events in 19th century, U.S. Commander Matthew C. Perry led a squadron of 4 black ships into Edo, now Tokyo Bay. He delivered a letter from President Millard Fillmore demanding that Japan open its ports to trade and its over 200-year policy of national isolation. This event directly led to the Convention of Kanagawa in 1854. Technology and science and innovation. Innovation of the elevator safety brake. Industrialist Elisha Otis demonstrated his revolutionary safety device at the Crystal Palace Exposition in New York. The first potato chips are created. According to popular legend, Chef George Crumb at a resort in Saratoga Springs, New York, invented the potato chip. Annoyed by a customer who kept sending back his fried potatoes for being too thick, Crumb sliced them paper thin, fried them to a crisp, and salted them. This customer loved them, and Saratoga chips were born. The first vaccinational law in the United States, Massachusetts enacted the first school vaccination mandate in the this is a big one, in the U.S., requiring all children to be vaccinated against smallpox before attending public school. See, not every day we're going to find goodies, but I really think we found a good one, people, because we know what these draconians are trying to do is institute these vaccine mandates. So definitely on today, on the Gregorian, which is the Gregorian calendar, November the 18th, 2025, absolutely negated any talks, any discussions, any plans, any rituals, any events, any sacrifices, any activity whatsoever ever have anything to do with rekindling what happened on this ray over 200, 300 years ago, 1853. It's not happening. No vaccine mandates are happening. You got that. The order has been sent. The motion has been signed, sealed, and delivered. Just by exposing, we get to evict. It's being made aware of. It's not possible. Culture and Society, Public Bleak House by Charles Dickens. Dickens' novel, founding of the Washington Territories. The U.S. Congress established the Washington Territory, separating it from Oregon Territory. The Port Phillip Association and the founding of Melbourne. While the city of founded earlier, 1853 was the year of settlement of Melbourne, Australia. In summary, the year 1853 was a clear turning point. It was a year when the United States expanded its territory and protected its power across the Pacific. Japan isolation was forcefully changing its destiny forever. A major European war, the Crimean War, was set in motion. Everyday life was quietly revolutionized by inventions like the safety elevator and the potato chip. All right, so definitely no wars. Okay, there's no major war going to be reignited, rekindled on this day. All these demonic draconians in your dark closets, caves, dungeons, wherever you are. It's done. Can't happen. Okay? The rays have been shined. We have the thought machine. We have the timeline. We have the ability to go back in time. And we just have. And that ain't traveling back into this timeline. Anything that happened in 1853 is going to be encapsulated like a cyst and fired into the abyss where no thoughts exist. No air, no breath to anything that in the past can come back as a disease. This is True Talk. Support. Get this app. Get the spiritual warfare happening. Get on Ra's timeline. It's time to raise the re-rise. Okay? There's some serious shit happening. And you can see as we're demonstrating. So let's keep it coming. Your support keeps it going. Like, share, comment. Go to Jesus.com, sign up. Get the eye bucket to Omen. And start being a Ra showman. Christ Story Chaplain Tata Amen Ra. This is the Mathorian Kagodora update for 1853. Sound code is Ma'a. You're being giving breath. It's time for you to give breath. A new cycle, a new process has begun. Another 13 rays for us to run.